Hey guys, it's Tim. Time for a daily rift. Now, work has had me distracted. I have not been able to play very much over the past several days. However, Blizzard has been tempting me. They recently uploaded 2.1 to the PTR with greater rifts, with all sorts of cool changes and everything, and I had to break away from work to do some rifts for you guys, and I want to be talking about some of the changes. There are too many changes to go through, just to put it simply, so I'm just going to kind of be focused on greater rifts and whatever comes to mind in the moment. Let me go ahead. Oh, cool. I have an unidentified manticore. I better quickly ID that thing. So this is all on the PTR. This looks to be... This is weird. This is the exact same manticore that I have. I just re-rolled the one thing. I wonder if it like duped or something. Apparently there's some dupe bug where you can like accidentally dupe items. I accidentally did it to a Natalia's reflection earlier. But anyways, now on to the rift. So first things first, what they've changed. To keep it simple, they changed it so now to create a rift, you just need one rift fragment. There it is. And you go click on the obelisk, and then you just put in the rift fragment. Click accept. It opens up the portal. That's it. If anyone joins your rift, they have to actually use up a rift fragment to actually join it. I think that's overall a decent change. And what they added in addition to that is greater rifts. Now, I did post up a 2.1 brief explanation of how to do that. Check out the other videos to see that. But I'll kind of walk you through that. Those are the rifts I'm going to be doing here. I'm not going to do a normal rift. I'm going to do a greater rift. So what happens is when you go through a normal rift, you kill the rift guardian, there's a chance that they're going to drop one of these greater rift keystones. I'm pretty sure that they only drop the level 1. And so you get a level 1 greater rift keystone. You come here, put it in here, and click accept. It'll send you right down to the greater rift. Now, a greater rift, as you know, is a timed rift. If you complete it within the time frame, you get another keystone to take you on to the next level. I have a couple examples here. The first time you go through there, it's super easy. It's not based on the difficulty of the game that you're in. So I'm in Torment 6. When I do this greater rift level 1, you're going to see just how easy it is. You one-shot everything. So it's almost like the very basic, like normal difficulty rift almost. And so once you get through there, you'll just blast through it, and then you'll get probably a greater rift keystone level 10 maybe, and then you do that one. If you blast through that one, you get 15, 20, 25. So it depends on how fast you're doing it. If you're doing it and it's right at the time that you have, you're almost using up all the time, you're probably just gonna get the next level. But if you do it in a really good time, then you're gonna probably jump maybe 5 to 10 levels. So let me show you how it goes. We'll do a couple of really quick rifts. I may have to split this up if the video gets a little bit too long. But so this is just a level 1. So quickly, here's the progress bar. They changed it here. So the top one is the actual progress. See, it ticks up 1%. I think that's still at 1%. And then the bottom one is time. And so they both slowly go up. So right now, time is actually faster than I am. So let me go ahead and kill some guys here, and I'll show you. And also, when you kill elites, they drop these what look like really big health globes. I think you probably just saw them right there. They actually advance your time as well. So that definitely provides a benefit to actually not just going through and killing only the normal monsters. You actually want to go through and kill the elites. So here, I'll show you. As soon as this guy dies, you'll see these big, right there, those big old health globes. They're bigger than normal. So watch when I do that. It bumps my time up here too, or my progress. So kind of cool. So you actually want to fight the elites because they actually really help to jump your progress up a lot. So as you can see, I'm just crushing these guys. I'm not even trying. I don't even know what skills I'm using, and then just one-shot everything. But all right, so here, as soon as we kill this guy, see those big things? Watch that. Bumps the progress up. So all right, so we're just gonna blast through this here really quick. It won't take but a couple minutes, and then we'll go on. We'll probably get maybe a level 10 one. And so then we'll do that real quick. It doesn't really... so my Demon Hunter is a Torment 6 level Demon Hunter. And so it doesn't start to get challenging until past 25. Definitely past 25. So, you know, if you're in Torment 5, Torment 6, you can expect at that point it's going to start to get a little bit more challenging. But I actually have not had a lot of time to do them, so the highest one I've done was a level, I think... Oh yeah, and this just reminded me, I tried to open up my inventory so I could see what my highest Rift Keystone was, and you can't. You can't open up your inventory when you're in a Greater Rift, so it's like locked down. So that, like, the skills that you have, they're locked in. You can't change them. And I think that's, you know, so you have to be a little bit strategic, because you don't know what monsters you're going to get, you don't know what rifts you're going to get. You want to make, and like, they want to make sure that it's like, you know, like you have to make decisions, like what's the best build, like the most like stable, overall strongest build for me to take in here, so I can kill anything that comes across my path reasonably well and stay alive. So like, you know, you can't spec specifically for a certain type of monster. Like if you get a bunch of ranged, you know, guys, you can't use a different skill set just because you're fighting those monsters. So anyways, I think the highest level that I've done so far is just like 25. I haven't actually gone higher than that. I haven't tried higher because I just haven't had the time. And so that's what I'm going to be doing going forward, though. And but from what I can tell, at level 25, it starts to get a little bit more challenging. Definitely by 30, I think it's going to be quite challenging. For what I hear other people saying, once you get to level 30, it's like really tough. Like that's when you start failing rifts, or greater rifts. And so if you fail a greater rift, well, you don't get to go on to the next level. That's the thing. Now you probably noticed too, as I'm doing these greater rifts, monsters are not dropping loot. There's absolutely no loot at all. And that's because, well, you will see, because we're about to get the Rift Guardian here. The Rift Guardian drops a bunch of loot. Now once you spawn the Rift Guardian, all the other monsters die. Like I'm pretty sure that you cannot. Oh, wow. And they drop a ton of loot. Look at that, double legendaries. I've gotten a triple legendary drop several times, so when you kill the Rift Guardian, there's like a good chance you're going to be getting some legendaries. So we got Shadow's Mantle, and we got Nemesis Bracers. So it's kind of nice that the monsters don't drop loot, because you don't have to worry about, you know, looting stuff. You're just worried about killing things fast and efficiently, so you can, you know, get to the Rift Guardian in time. But as you can see, level 1, super easy. It's like you don't even have to try. Like I could put on like the Chakram cloud and probably just run through and complete it in time. So it really is quite easy. Alright, anyways, let me go ahead and get this stuff ID'd, and we will do the next level. So the highest I've done, so I have a 25. I think that means, I thought I did it 25. I don't know. Maybe we'll try to do a 25 here. I'll kind of show you how that goes. I'm not gonna keep that. This is the PTR, so it's like if you get something good, who cares? You don't get to keep it anyways. So I have found a couple upgrades, which is kind of sad because, you know, it's fun finding upgrades, but at the same time, it sucks finding upgrades because you don't get to keep it. Oh well. The fun thing is just being able to go through and experience these greater rifts. I think so far I've been having a lot of fun with it. I think it adds like another little challenge, like a reason to play, some sort of, you know, like to feel some sort of progress. Let's actually do this level 25 one. Apparently I've not done a level 25 one. I thought I did, but I guess, well, you know, we'll see if I fail this or not. I sure hope I don't. That would be embarrassing, right? So I did not actually take a look at my build. I should have taken a look at my build first. Oh, the other bad thing is when you die, you start back at the beginning. And so it's really, really inconvenient and inefficient to die. So that means that if you're doing like higher rifts, make sure you have a Unity. Oh, jeez. Because you do not want to die. If you die, then, especially at a higher level, you're probably going to have to start all over, and you're going to fail the rift. Oh, geez. Speaking of failing the rift, oh no, I should have gone back through my my build. Damn it. This is not going to be good. This is not going to be good. But, oh well. Oh well. We'll see how it goes anyways. I mean, I'm still actually quite a ways ahead, or like a decent amount, so as long as I keep this up, it's not going to be a problem. I don't think I've actually failed to do it in like under half the time yet, so I think by level 30, that's when it's going to start to get tough. The other really bad thing is when you actually like maybe you stumble upon a dead end and you have to like run like a long ways. It's like really frustrating. You're like, no, damn it! This is gonna way throw me off, man. This is gonna throw me off. But oh jeez, we got two packs of elites here. This is gonna be tough. And those big old worms, those bastards. However, this should really jump my my progress up a lot. Look at all those things. Nice, nice. So the build that I'm using, if you guys are interested, a lot of people have been talking about the buff to Impale. They actually buffed quite a few Demon Hunter abilities. And so far, so good. They buffed Impale. I'm using the one right now that increases the critical hit damage with Impale by like 330%, which is freaking huge. And they did buff Impale possibly enough to make it better than Multi-Shot. The downside is that it's not an AE. The only AE that you get is going to come from it's just going to come from area damage. But it hits so hard, it may actually still be worth it, especially with these elites, because with these elites, like the single target's actually not that bad of a thing. So if you could be doing like more single target damage, that may be worthwhile, especially like in these rifts. Yeah, so this is rift level 25, and you see where my progress bar is, and I don't even have like a very efficient build right now. Like, this is actually more experimental. I'm experimenting with Cull the Weak, which is why I'm throwing these chains around so much. So I'm using Cull the Weak, which increases my damage by 20% to slowed targets. And I'm using the Entangling Shot to slow everything. So, just kind of experimenting. So far, it's actually been decently fast. I had been doing quite a few normal rifts, or I shouldn't say quite a few because I have not had the chance to play a lot, but I've been doing some normal rifts when I get the chance, and it seems to be doing some decent damage. So some of the changes, if you are a Demon Hunter too, if you have not checked out the changes, some pretty exciting stuff. They redid the Shadow's Mantle set, so now the 4-piece. Let's see, why can I not think of what the 4-piece is? The 4-piece it reduced so now Natalia's reduces the cooldown of Rain of Vengeance by 2 seconds for every monster killed, which is actually pretty cool, pretty significant. I've not gotten the chance to really test that out very much yet, though. And then the Shadow's Mantle set. What did it do? Why can I not think of that? What am I... Oh, it makes your Shadow Power last indefinitely, which is freaking cool. I really want to try that, but I don't have a third piece of Shadow's Mantle, so I've actually been gambling for the Shadow's Mantle pants, just because I really want to try that. I'm pretty sure that they bumped up the life per hit on Shadows on Shadow Power 2, and so with some of the changes to like healing globes and stuff, they've been trying to buff up life regen and life per hit, and so that may actually be something decent, you know, a decent strategy to stack up like life on hit and stuff like that, especially when it comes to rifts, because it's really important that you don't die in these things, because if you die and you're on like a tough rift, or like a high level rift, you're screwed, man. You got to start all the way back over at 1 too. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Had a little interruption. I totally forgot if I was talking about something else. So yeah, I probably won't be able to do this one in under half the time, but I think you get maybe like 18 or 20 minutes, something like that, to do the rifts, which is plenty of time to get up to like 20, 25. And again, my Demon Hunter is geared to do Torment 6, you know, relatively efficiently. Like, I'm not like the fastest Demon Hunter or like the best geared Demon Hunter in the world, but I regularly do just Torment 6 on my Demon Hunters, so that's what you can pretty much expect if your character is geared to do Torment 6 already. You can expect to easily handle up to level 25 and onwards towards 30. Now check this out. The Goblin drops gold, but the Goblin does not drop anything else. Now I'm not sure if like there's a direct relation between monsters that you kill and loot that they would drop, and then what actually drops from Rift Guardians. I'm not for sure, you know, if that's tied to what the Rift Guardian drops. So apparently they are getting closer to actually implementing seasons on the PTR. So as soon as that comes up, I've not decided if I'm going to test the seasons or not, because I don't know how long the PTR is going to be up, if it's even worth it. Like if you know, like if I'd be able to get up to a decent level anyways, so I could really maybe get like some of the new legendaries and test those out. But they have data mined like some of the new legendaries. I think they look pretty cool. They're not like amazing, but I don't think like they're not meant to be like just freaking amazing. They're meant to be new legendaries that you have to play seasons to get first, and then long term you'll be able to get them elsewhere. But just right off the bat, you have to play seasons to get them. All right, Rift Guardian, got the Rift Guardian. Let's do this. All right, so I got like 6 minutes left. Plenty of time, plenty of time. But yeah, I mean, like, you definitely want to build your character for toughness too. Like, if you sacrifice too much toughness, you know what? You're gonna be dying, and you're gonna be failing rifts because of it. Oh jeez. Speaking of dying. There we go. Look, double legendaries. We got a bow. We got a ring. Cool. Alright, so that was a level 25 rift for you guys. So you can kind of see how difficult that is. I proceeded through that really pretty easily. So let's see what level of rift fragment I got. I got a 28. So it bumped me up 3 levels to level 28. Alright, let's check out the Cluck Eye. I think this is the Cluck Eye. Oh, and this is kind of cool too. Down in chat, you guys probably can't see this yet. Here, let me see if I can bump this up so it goes above my... Oh, here, I'll just take my camera away. Give me 1 second to do that. Oh, that doesn't help. Alright, hold on 1 second. Let me try to push this up here. Alright, there it is. You have achieved a new personal best of tier 25, 9 minutes and 15 seconds in the solo Demon Hunter leaderboard. Your previous personal best was tier 22, 9 minutes and 14 seconds. So, yeah, kind of cool. Let me show you the leaderboards. Where are the leaderboards? Oh. Where are the leaderboards? Can you access them? I don't know if you can access them from here. But there are leaderboards already. It shows you like the fastest ones. They're actually resetting them because there had been a bug. People were starting a rift with a level 1 character and then joining it with their level 70 and blasting through and getting to tier 100. Like, why would you do that? It's the PTR. Who cares? Who cares if you're on the leaderboard in the PTR? Like, but whatever. People were doing that. The Cluck-Eye increases damage against elites. Has that always been that way? I wonder if they changed that. And then I got a huge stone ring. Okay, that appears to be the same thing. They did change quite a few legendaries. They're starting to change some of the older legendaries to have special, you know, affixes and whatnot. Whereas they did not have them before. So, let me see. Let me show you. So here's Shadow's Mantle. Shadow Power lasts forever. So check this out. Shadow Power is you gain 8,253 life per hit permanently. Then you can double it to 16,000. You can have reduced damage taken by 35% while Shadow Power is active. That's probably going to be the best one to do, especially for greater rifts. And then gain 30% bonus movement speed. That one also may be very good too. So, but again, I don't have I keep gambling for the Shadow's Mantle pants and I can't get them. But I better cut the video right here because I don't want it to be too long. I'm going to pick it up and do another daily rift segment, and I'm going to be continuing on and see just kind of how I can go for the greater rifts. But I will post that up as soon as I can get it all edited and stuff for you guys. But first things first, let me get this one up, and feel free to ask any questions while I am on the PTR. I'm more than willing to try out whatever ideas you guys have as far as builds. If you have any questions regarding how things work, feel free to let me know. Let me show you quickly before I sign off on this one here. Impale. This is what I'm using. Grievous Wounds. Critical hits deal 330% additional damage. I have tried. A lot of people are excited because now Cult of the Week is supposed to work with sentries. They're trying Crider Shot, and they did also change some cluster arrow runes. They added a cold one, and so cold appears to be like probably a viable variant. However, I've tried them, and they don't seem to kill as fast. They're still viable, still totally cool, but not having a two-handed crossbow still seems to be a pretty big negative. So it's probably more viable than it had been. However, I don't think it's quite on the same level still as the two-handed crossbow is, but further testing will show that. So I'll definitely keep my eye open, keep trying new things, and I'll let you guys know what I find. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned for the next one.